Federal Fifth Circuit Judge William Garwood calls Bob Hearon a true lawyer's lawyer. Graves Doherty shareholder Terry Bray describes Bob as possessing not only phenomenal intelligence, but also the skills to analyze complex matters and identify key issues and solutions. Former Third Court Justice B. Ann Smith comments, "For those 20 minutes when he was standing before the court, Bob made us all feel smarter, simply by communicating how much he knew in a confident and trustworthy manner." It seems that Bob started on his path as an advocate even in his teens, participating in his high school debate team and as a member of the Hogg Debating Society at the University of Texas. After graduating UT Law School in 1954, Bob applied for a commission in the Army Judge Advocate General Corps and practiced at Graves, Doherty, and Greenhill in the interim. Commissioned First Lieutenant in January 1955, Bob was assigned to the Defense Appellate Division in the Pentagon, representing on appeal officers and soldiers who had been convicted by General Court-Martial. Bob returned to Austin and what was then Graves, Doherty, and Gee in late 1957. While all the lawyers in his firm, including Bob, had a general practice, his greatest talent and passion lay in appellate work. Just 5 years out of law school, Bob participated with Chris Doherty and Governor Price Daniels on the team that argued and won the Texas Tidelands litigation at the U.S. Supreme Court. Throughout his career, Bob has been viewed by colleagues as a brilliantly skilled attorney. Roy Mitten comments, "I have known Bob Hearon, worked with him, tried lawsuits with him, loved him, and been terrified of him for well over 40 years. He is the smartest man as well as the smartest lawyer that I have ever known. I am certain of that, and he is dead certain of that." After arguing on the opposite side of Bob at the Texas Supreme Court, Mitten was very proud of his performance. He was so well prepared, and according to him, did a fantastic job. As Mitten waited for his longtime secretary to praise his skills, she turned to him and said, "That Mr. Hearon is simply great." Beyond his talent in the courtroom, Bob, along with his partners at Graves, Doherty, Hearon, and Moody, is well known for his commitment to pro bono work. Although at a time in his career when many might choose to rest on their laurels, Bob continues to take family cases pro bono through Volunteer Legal Services of Central Texas. In 2002, the U.S. Supreme Court held that persons with mental retardation were not eligible for the death penalty. Through the ABA's Death Penalty Representation Project, Bob volunteered to take a pro bono case. Recruiting Bill Christian and Will Dibble at his firm to work with him, Bob accepted the representation of Walter Bell, Jr., who at that time had been on Texas's death row for almost 30 years, longer than any other person. Ultimately, the team convinced the Court of Criminal Appeals that Mr. Bell was mentally retarded, and his death sentence was converted to life imprisonment in a prison unit providing special services for mentally retarded offenders. 10 years ago, under the leadership of Bob and other partners, Graves, Doherty, Hearon, and Moody created the Engaging Conversations program, hoping to make a significant impact on local nonprofit organizations. Guests are invited, no tickets are sold, to join some of the most accomplished and intriguing people in the country for dinner, providing a rare opportunity to engage in conversations with business and civic leaders, entertainers, and authors. The firm underwrites the event, contributes $100 for each guest who attends, and matches any guest contribution up to $500. Last year, $55,000 was contributed to the People's Community Clinic on behalf of this event. Bob has accomplished all of this and more while being happily married to Genevieve for 27 years. Whether it's in the courtroom, boardroom, or giving to others, Bob Hearon is truly a lawyer's lawyer.